This stovetop skillet chili mac and cheese recipe is one of those meals you can put on the heavy menu rotation because it's so easy and so good. If you need a quick, easy family comfort meal, this is the one. In a skillet on medium-high heat, I'm adding in a half a pound of chorizo and half a pound of lean ground beef. The chorizo already has a great start in flavor with the spicy Mexican flair. Chop them brown until fine and no longer pink. Adding in 4 large cloves of minced garlic, 1 cup of finely diced onion, 3/4 cup of diced bell pepper, and 1 seeded diced jalapeno for a little back heat. Cook and stir for 2 to 3 minutes. And now for the seasonings. I have 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, giving that a good toss and cooking for 1 minute to release those flavors. This is 1 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes and the juices. And I'm also adding in 2 3/4 cups of chicken broth. I'm turning my heat up to bring this up to a simmer. At this point, you could also add in a 14-ounce can of rinsed and drained pinto or kidney beans, or maybe even some corn. Cooking and stirring for 5 minutes. This is about 10 ounces of pasta shells. If you want to add the full 16-ounce package, you will need to add an additional cup of chicken broth. Giving everything a good toss, bringing up to a low simmer, covering and cooking for 12 to 15 minutes or until the pasta is tender. I give the pasta a toss every 2 to 3 minutes during the cooking process just to make sure that nothing is sticking to the bottom. In the end, I want a light sauce surrounding all the pasta and enough liquid for the cheese to absorb. At this point, I'm turning off my heat. I'm adding in 4 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese, and one of my secrets to making this real creamy is 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. Giving everything a good toss until the cheese is melted and absorbed. And finally, garnishing with some chopped green onions and sprinkling with the remainder 4 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. This is going under a low broiler for a minute or 2 or until the cheese is melted. This stovetop skillet chili mac and cheese is going to feed 4 hungry people. A quick and easy weekday comfort meal that will please the family. I hope you give my stovetop chili mac and cheese recipe a try and enjoy. I have a pound of ground beef that I'm cooking and chopping over medium heat until no longer pink. Depending on the amount of fat in your ground beef, you may want to drain off some of the fat. I'm adding in some tomato sauce and milk and giving that a stir. Now for the spices. I have some garlic powder, paprika for some color, and chili powder. I'm also adding in some onion flakes and the uncooked macaroni. I'm using cavatappi or corkscrew pasta instead of regular macaroni because that's what I have. Truth is, you can use any pasta that you like. Giving that a stir, bringing up to a simmer, covering and cooking for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to stir and check to see if I need any more liquid. It's been 10 minutes. I am going to add a little bit more water, giving it a stir, covering and cooking for another 3 to 5 minutes. This is also a good time to give it a taste test for any additional seasonings. You will be able to find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the Show More section below. If you click on the word Show More, it will open and reveal this recipe links where you can purchase some of the items that I use, and much, much more. If you have a chance, please check it out. The pasta is al dente, and now it's time for the cheese. I'm using a combination of mild cheddar and Monterey Jack, but you can use whatever you like or have available. Also, I'm adding in a little dried parsley, giving that a stir until all the cheese is melted, and it's done. If you want to thin out the consistency, you can add in a little more water. What can I say? This is a definite comfort food and so easy to make. A meal you can have ready in less than 30 minutes and much better than the boxed hamburger helper. A great budget-friendly weeknight meal. I hope you give this Copycat hamburger helper cheeseburger macaroni a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.